gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to Team of the Week predictions, week number 7. There are so many big names this week. If you didn't play Foot Champs, more fool you, because this is the week you want your player picks, I'm sure. In goal, first we have Kronholm, not the player that anyone's going to want, but I'm sure the player we're all going to get. He made 6 saves and kept a clean sheet and was crowned man of the match in a 1-0 win. Our silver for this week is going to Majid Ashimeru. I've mispronounced that, I know, but the Ghanaian got 1 goal and 2 assists in a 3-2 win. Potential banana skin here, Remy Odin. That's what I'm going for. He got 2 goals and Man of the Match award in a 2-0 win. Joshua Brennett up next. The Hoffenheim man got 1 goal and 1 assist and kept a clean sheet in a 4-0 win. Very good pace there, but shame about the rest of the stats. There are a lot of good Brazilian players in FIFA this year, and Eduardo Henrique isn't one of them. He got 1 goal and 1 assist in a 2-0 win over Benfica. Doesn't look like the best of cards. He might get 80 defending if he's lucky, but still not exactly usable. Another in form and yet another player I'm sure you'll want to avoid in your player pick. Youssef El Jebli got 1 goal and 1 assist in a 4-1 win. I do apologise, by the way, if that's like Jebli or something, but I read it Jebli, you know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this could very well be the first time we've gone to Poland in this series. Robak with 2 goals and 1 assist in a 5-0 win. I say this series, I mean FIFA 19, of course. Yet another Brazilian, but this time I would say semi-usable if you're a fan of this club or indeed this player. 1 goal and a clean sheet in a 2-0 win might be enough to earn Rafael Vaz an inform. All FIFAs tend to blend into one for me for cards. Was it last year Billy Sharp got himself a player of the year, or was it the year before? Either way, he's at it again. He's got a hat-trick this time, and he was crowned man of the match, obviously, in Sheffield United's 4-2 win. Denzel Dumfries up next. This guy looks like an absolute animal, by the way. I can't wait to get my hands on this one. The PSV man got 1 goal and 1 assist, and was crowned man of the match in a 2-1 win. I believe it was last year as well that George Giannini got himself a Team of the Season card, and it was one of those really cheap and cheerful ones that just tore people apart. Well, he started, and he started early. 2 goals and 1 assist in a 5-1 win should be enough for his first inform. There's a lot of potential this week from the Chinese league, no more so than ALEXANDRE PATO though. He got himself a hat-trick and 1 assist and was obviously crowned man of the match in a 6-2 win. Looks like a very good card, and now you have an insane amount of options in that league, mostly Brazilian. Not the most exciting of subs and reserves, I understand that. Maybe 1 or 2 players if you're fans knocking about that you might be interested in. However, here comes a very juicy starting 11 with nearly every single player worth a shout for one of your player picks. Ben Foster, okay, maybe not one of them. He made 7 saves and kept a clean sheet and was crowned man of the match in a 3-0 win. It's worth noting, though, that last week EA completely disregarded Watford, despite Decorah and Capoue putting in very good performances and scoring goals. So I wouldn't be surprised if they put this in here to make amends. I know, where are these big juicy players you were telling us about? Well, I'm just going to get this out of the way first. Gianluca Mancini of Atalanta got 1 goal and 1 assist, and he managed to keep a clean sheet. Probably not single-handedly, but still in a 3-0 win. Now into the good stuff. A lot of big names to come. Diego Godin, the first one. 91 rated Atletico Madrid centre-back. Got 1 goal and kept a clean sheet and was crowned man of the match in their 2-0 win. Up next is Pablo Sarabia, and this would be a position change from a winger to a central position. I'm sure many people would welcome this because he looks like a very good cam, although a little on the slow side. He got 2 goals in a 2-1 win. Ross Barkley up next, could potentially be going from an 82 rated inform to an 84. He got 1 goal and 2 assists in a 4-0 win. There is yet another Chelsea player to mention within the video, although that does fall in the possibles category, so stay tuned for that. Last week, EA completely neglected the Dutch league. Please don't do it again. They deserve informs. Ziyech could be in with one. This is the 3rd time I believe he's featured this year, and he still hasn't been given an inform. He managed 1 goal and a man of the match award in a 3-0 win. Not that significant, however, it was against Feyenoord, so it was a big game in Holland. Let's hope they don't overlook this one. I'm bowing to peer pressure here because personally I don't think Paul Pogba will get in. But then I said that about Anthony Martial, so I could be wrong here. But he got 1 goal and 1 assist in a 2-1 win over Everton. I just think that EA look at this now and they're going to see so many big names in here, and they know that people get player picks and they know that people are not going to open packs because of certain player picks, so they think, I'm going to limit the sheer number of big names in here, and I think Paul Pogba could be one to miss out. But I have got him in there because I know that everyone thinks it's going to happen. I'm not doing these in order of position or anything. I'm trying to build a little bit of suspense. Kevin Volland of Bayer Leverkusen got 1 goal and 2 assists in a 6-2 win. Although don't be surprised to see a different Leverkusen player in there. There's quite a few players with goals and assists. It ended 6-2 after all. Iago Aspas was a regular face on last season's Team of the Week predictions. This year, haven't seen him at all until now. He popped up with a hat-trick and a Man of the Match award in a 4-0 win for Celta Vigo. There'll likely be a lot of arguments as to whether Mane or Salah deserves to be there, but I think it's going to go to Sadio Mane. I think that his 2 goals and his Man of the Match award in a 4-1 win should be enough to see him in there, and that's probably the one that I'm most looking forward to playing with. And finally, no, not Ronaldo. We will get there. There's a reason. There are many reasons, but Luis Suarez. This guy went on an absolute rampage against Real Madrid. He got a hat-trick in a 5-1 win. Of course, it was El Clasico. There is no way EA can deny him this inform. In fact, there are quite a few other players in there. Jordi Alba had a really good game. Roberto had a good game, so I wouldn't be surprised to see 2 players, but definitely Luis Suarez. Into the possibles we go now, and yet another week where we have quite a few, and a few controversial ones. Were it not for EA's oversight last week, where we didn't see any Eredivisie players, I probably would have put Janssen in this week, but I think that we're going to be lucky to even see someone like Ziyech. So, Janssen, with 1 goal and a clean sheet in a 1-0 win, will likely miss out. Lots of people willing this one to happen, but I just can't quite see it. 2 goals in a 2-2 draw. It's a bit of a double standards by EA, really, because they gave it to Anthony Martial last week, even though his 2 goals were in a draw. But Sancho probably won't end up getting it, despite the fact that it's exactly the same situation. Yet another Chinese League option here for EA in Eder, with 2 goals and a Man of the Match award in a 2-0 win. Normally would be enough, but there are quite a few attackers this week, so he's likely to just miss out. Sticking with the Chinese League very briefly here, I'm gutted we're not going to get to see this. This is twice he's featured now, but LAVEZZI with 2 assists and a Man of the Match award in a 3-2 win would be a position change as well to the left wing, going back to the days of FIFA 13, but unfortunately I think we're going to have to wait yet another week at least. Callum Wilson up next, 82 rated potentially. He managed to get himself 2 goals in a 3-0 win for Bournemouth, and Bournemouth have been playing relatively good football. Wilson in front of goal again here, but again there are just too many attackers, a lot of big names, and I feel like he may just miss out. When I mentioned Ross Barkley in the starting 11, I said that there was another player worth mentioning, and he is of course Willian with 1 goal and a Man of the Match award and a 4-0 win. I don't think it'll be enough. I think he even played left wing, so maybe I've got that one wrong, but either way, the only real reason why I've mentioned it here is because Ross Barkley had an inform, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and there was a player last week who should have got it but didn't, and I feel like it was because it was too close together. Lala got the second inform of FIFA 19, but I just think Ross Barkley is more likely to get it than Willian, even though I would prefer to see this. Up next is Nani from Sporting. This would be a right wing card. He got 2 goals in a 3-0 win over Boavista. Not going to dwell on this too much because I've already mentioned it. Not really got any reason for it. 1 goal and 2 assists in a 4-1 win. I think he would actually be a striker as well, so I've definitely got that wrong. But either way, I just think Mane did more. And it was a better performance really from Mane, and he's a less rated player. Salah is likely to kick on and continue this run of form, so I think EA will probably look at it from that point of view. And of course, Luis Suarez is going to be in it. There's a potential for Paul Pogba. There's a lot of big names already. I think they might want to limit those because of those player picks. I've saved the best till last, and there's a reason why he's not in the starting 11. He got 2 goals in a 2-1 win, which is a decent return, but maybe not necessarily enough for Ronaldo. He's normally a hat-trick kind of guy. But as he's at a new club with a one-to-watch card, there is every possibility that he will make it. However, EA removed him from all social media, so he was there on their banner. I think he was part of their AVI on Twitter as well. Well, he's nothing anymore. He's not on the website because of the allegations against him. So that, coupled with the fact that he didn't score a hat-trick, which is what Ronaldo normally has to do, I feel like he could miss out here. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. And that concludes yet another week of Team of the Week predictions. If you have enjoyed it, do me a favour and hit that like button. If you would like a difference of opinion, then go over to MPHD. The link can be found at the very top of the video description. He does player reviews as well if you're interested. Of course, you can feel free to let me know if I missed anybody out who should have been included maybe from the possibles. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It is free. And until the next time, goodbye.